Governor Ivey today signed a bill to ban curbside voting, which is not used in Alabama but became an issue during the 2020 elections because of a lawsuit and the COVID-19 pandemic. Ivey signed HB 285 by Representative Wes Allen, R. Troy. Lawmakers had approved the bill on the last day of the session, May 17. It passed both houses on partisan votes. Republicans said curbside voting would jeopardize ballot security. Democrats opposed the bill and said curbside voting could be done securely and could improve access for some voters. Last year, some voters and advocacy groups filed a federal lawsuit challenging some Alabama voting laws as overly restrictive during the COVID-19 pandemic. A federal judge ruled that counties should be able to offer curbside voting. Secretary of State John Merrill and Attorney General Steve Marshall appealed. The U.S. Supreme Court granted their request to block the judge's ruling from taking effect for the general election last year. Merrill applauded the curbside voting ban becoming law. Since taking office, we have always prioritized securing the chain of ballot custody, Merrill said in a press release. By keeping the ballot in the hands of the voter, we ensure each vote is counted accurately, honestly, and independently from any poll worker or third party. Handicap-accessible voting machines will still be available at all polling places and absentee offices, Merrill said. All polling places are required to follow the Americans with Disabilities Act guidelines, he said. Voters with qualifying disabilities can also apply for an absentee ballot. Ivey also signed a bill by Representative Rod Scott, D-Fairfield, revising the process of how county boards of registrars adjust voter rolls for people who have moved. Our freedom of speech is rooted in our ability to vote, and a strong election process is what sets our democracy apart from every other country in the world, Ivey said in a press release. I appreciate the bipartisan efforts of Representative Allen and Representative Scott to ensure Alabama's election process remains free, fair and highly ethical.